everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lauren and I'm from the UK, but I live in Seoul, South Korea. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite beauty products, so skincare and makeup from 2022. These products were not necessarily released this year, they are just ones that I newly discovered and used on a very regular basis and have really grown to love them, so I would like to share them with you. As I live in South Korea, most of these products are from Olive Young, which is the kind of Korean drugstore equivalent of like Boots, Superdrug, that kind of thing. And whilst majority of them are Korean, I do have one rogue Japanese product, but I really wanted to introduce that because it's just my favorite and I couldn't make the video without including it. So firstly, I'm going to be showing you the skincare products that I used this year. Okay, so the first product is again from Olive Young. However, it's kind of a hot commodity. It's always sold out and basically I have to order it online, or in Olive Young it's just kind of hidden with the other oil cleansers. So yeah, the first one is an oil cleanser by a Korean brand called ATRUE. It's honestly, I think, not the most famous brand. I don't want to say that. None of my friends have heard of it before. Not even like Kenza, who's super into like beauty products. She'd never heard of it. So I think maybe it's not too well known, but it is this ATRUE Origin Pure Balancing Cleansing Oil. This is also a vegan formula, which we love. It just doesn't irritate my skin and there's no fragrance. So yeah, ATRUE. And then from the same brand, they have a cleansing foam. So basically, I bought these new because I'd used literally the entire thing. So I just want to show you like my grubby remains of my product. So this actually does come in a bigger size, which I have, but this was the only one that they had in Olive Young at the time. Like I said, it's kind of always sold out, but you can also buy it online. Is their original Pure Balancing Cleansing Foam. I like to use these together. So I use the oil first and then I use the foam cleanser, and it has a pH of 5.5 to 6.5, which like balances, what is that word? Which matches the natural skin tone. What am I saying? Which matches the natural pH of your skin, which is why I love it. It doesn't irritate. There's no fragrance either. Also vegan formula. It's really, really great product. It's just a really gentle, effective formula. Like I cannot recommend this product more highly. Please sponsor me, please. So yeah, this is like my top. Oh, it's just amazing, okay? I think it's quite interesting because these products actually won awards, but they won them in like 2019. This one won in 2019, this one won in 2020. So I think since then there were a lot of products, but I've tried a lot of the new products and I much prefer these. Okay, and then after cleanser, I like to go in with toner. I've been really into this House of Dohwa toner. So for those of you who follow me on Instagram, I did make a reel with the products from this company. This toner is literally the most hydrating toner I've ever used. Also, the size is massive. It's like bigger than my fat head. It's honestly just so moisturizing, and they use naturally harvested rice bran extract, which is kind of like a traditional beauty secret here. It really helps fading my acne scars. I think it helps with brightening skin. Also, the hydration is insanely good. Like I do not feel like my skin has been stripped away by a toner when I use this. It's really good. And from the same brand, they have a facial moisturizing cream, which I also mentioned in the reel. And this moisturizer, as with the toner, is just extremely moisturizing, but also lightweight at the same time. I use this in the morning or evening. I think it's better as an evening cream, but when my skin is feeling extra dry, especially like nowadays with it getting colder, I use this as like my morning moisturizer as well. So really, really recommend. And then in terms of face masks, sheet masks specifically, I know Korea is pretty famous for its sheet masks. Whilst there are some really good brands, I think a lot of them are slightly not overpriced. I think the ingredients that they use and the brand themselves, the price is somewhat okay, but for me personally, I don't like spending too much on sheet masks. I mostly just buy them when they're on sale. And luckily this brand in Olive Young is on sale quite a lot, so I tend to bulk buy these ones. Very famous brand, MEDIHEAL. So the first mask that I love from them is this Watermide Essential Mask, and it's the hydrating one. This one is my savior during winter. I mean during any time. I have like dry, acne prone skin. So it's dry and then it produces oil and I get all the acne and it's horrible. So it's really important that I keep my skin hydrated. So yeah, this one is just amazing. Like after removing my makeup and whatever, I'll do this, the House of Dohwa toner, and then I'll pop this on. Just relax, have a cup of tea maybe, just relax and chill and do this, and my skin is just like so hydrated. and moist after using it. So I really love this mask. And then on other days, like if I'm flaring up with acne or my skin is just really red and sensitive, then I will use this one, which is their Madecassoside. I'm probably butchering that. Madecassoside. Okay. So it's Cica Active Mask. So it's really great for soothing and reducing redness, I suppose. Yeah, it's really good for soothing. I definitely noticed that my skin is way less red after using this. So like I said, if I'm having like an acne flare up or something and my skin is super red, then that is my go-to. And I keep them in the fridge so they're extra cold. Somewhat as a segue between skincare and makeup, I will introduce a lip product that I adore. It's the LANEIGE Lip Sleeping Mask X. I don't know what the X stands for. It's the grapefruit flavor. I think that they have a berry one and an apple one. I used to use the berry one years ago. Like the first time I ever used this, it was as a gift from my friend way back when I was in university, and I loved it. And I think I just kind of forgot about it over the years. And I think I definitely kind of gave up looking after my lips a lot of the time. There have been times where I've had some major crusty dusty lips on camera. Looking back, I'm very sad about that. But it recently got reintroduced to me by my friend Letty, and she just brings it around with her because this is the mini size. They also have a big size. She brings this mini one around with her all day. She just uses it to keep her lips moist throughout the day. It is a lip sleeping mask, so you can put like a thick layer on before you go to sleep and wake up with hydrated lips also. So it's quite multi-use. And yeah, I used it earlier, and as you can see, the difference between before with my crusty dusty lips and after is very nice indeed. So I really love this product. Staying on the lines of lip products, another one that I loved using this year was the French lip oil by SAMPAR Addict. It is a Korean brand, but I think that their branding is French themed. They do have one that's not tinted, but this kind of reddish tint is not how it comes out. It just leaves quite a nice natural looking tint. So if you're not really wanting to wear like loads of lip products that day, then I really recommend this as just something really simple to put on your lips if you just kind of doing like a very basic makeup routine, or you don't want to kind of go all out on your lipstick or whatever that day. So I really recommend this. Also super moisturizing and not sticky, so I love this. And whilst keeping with the theme of lip products, the next one I want to introduce is by a brand called BBIA. I don't know how famous or popular this brand is. However, in general, velvet lip tints are really popular here, or velvet lipsticks, whatever you want to call them. The most famous brand for that, I would say, would either be Peri Peri or 3CE. I never really found a shade that I liked from these brands. I like orangey, browny, not so much pink and red kind of lip tints, and a lot of the times here they're quite reddish. I just don't like the way that like red looks on me, so when I found this product, I was so happy. So it is again a velvet lip tint, but it's more of like a browny kind of burnt orange shade. I'm wearing it now. I only put a teeny tiny bit. I sometimes put it on top of the oil. I don't know if that is the right order, but it just stays very well. Like it improves the staying power, but I just love this kind of orangey tone. I do have one from 3CE, which is kind of similar, but a little bit lighter and more pinky. Like I mentioned, a lot of the times they're a bit more pink. But yeah, I think that this is quite an underrated brand in terms of their products, so definitely go and check them out. Speaking of 3CE, my literal all-time favorite blush ever is a 3CE blush. There is a bird. Shut up. Okay, speaking of 3CE, I have found my all-time favorite blush ever. I'm not exaggerating. This is the best blusher I've ever used in my life, I think, genuinely. So I have two shades of this. It's the 3CE Style Under Sheer Liquid Blusher. I have the shade Joyful Affair and Side Piece. So, liquid blush. I'll be honest, it was something I couldn't find for a while whilst living here, and I was using powder blush. I was using the 3CE powder blush. Whilst it was nice, since I have dry skin, I would notice it would kind of like drag and cake up my cheek makeup, and so I was desperately trying to find a liquid blush. I couldn't find them anywhere, and luckily I think that they kind of re-released these, or maybe just re-released them to Olive Young. I'm never going back, basically. I think that the finish is so natural. I have had countless compliments about my blusher since using this. Everyone asks, oh wow, Lauren, where do you get your blushes from? And I'm like, hang on a minute. And I just like whip it out my bag and people start taking pictures of it. So far it's lasted me ages and just the finish is just so natural. I love it. I'm obsessed. They do have, I think, 4 shades of this sheer one. They do have 2 shades of the Velvet Liquid Blusher. I may also check those out. If you guys want me to try the other shades, I'll be more than happy to, because I really do love them. I just got these because I thought they were the best to match my complexion. However, I'm willing to try others. Literally my fave blush ever in the whole world, like no exaggeration. Moving on from cheeks, I'll briefly talk about skin products. So this cushion by rom&nd I've been loving. I'm honestly not a massive fan of cushion foundations because I find that they dry out very fast and I feel like, what am I spending my money on? Because you can use them like hardly, you use them like 5 times and they dry up. I don't know if that's just me, but that's what I find. So I tend to only use cushions for touching up makeup during shoots or during the day. If my makeup hasn't stayed too well on my face, especially with wearing the masks and stuff. This cushion, I use it as kind of topping up on my makeup. If during a shoot my makeup isn't looking amazing, whatever, then I use this and no cakiness. It's such a good cushion. I also use it on days where I want a little extra coverage. If I'm feeling a bit unhappy about how my skin looks, you can see I used it on top of concealer and stuff to just kind of finish off more of a full coverage kind of makeup look. But yeah, I really do love this cushion. I think it's hydrating at the same time. Just wish that cushion foundations in general didn't dry out as fast as they do. If anyone has any tips, please let me know because it's so annoying. And then next in terms of skin is this CLIO Kill Cover Liquid Concealer. Now this CLIO range I think is super mega famous. They do have a cushion which I used to use. Like I mentioned, I'm not a big fan of cushion foundations. However, this concealer covers a multitude of things on my face. As you can see, I do have a lot of acne scars, but this covers them very, very nicely. I don't know why I'm waving it around like this, but yeah, it covers a lot of stuff on your face without being cakey. I do really like it a lot. I think you do have to set it quite well under your eyes or it could crease, but I've not really had any massive issues with it. I did also use their liquid foundation, which was very nice. So they used to do a shade which was 17. If you don't know, in Korea, the foundation shades are usually 13, 17, 20, 21, 23, and so from lightest to darkest. I have no idea why do it like that. I don't get it. Anyway, I'm usually a 13, a 17, at a push I'm a 21, and they used to do a 17 shade, which was my favorite foundation ever. They discontinued it. They also used to do this in a 1.5 shade. This is now the 2. The 1.5 shade was perfect. I don't know why they did this to me. I'm so mad. But anyway, the last product that I want to introduce is a Japanese brand. However, it is sold at Olive Young. This is my favorite mascara ever, okay? I'll say it, ever. It's the Heroine Makeup Long and Curl Mascara. They do have one that is a volume up version, which gives more of a volume. However, this is available in black and brown. I love brown mascara, and for the longest time I was using Benefit. However, it would just transfer on everything. This one, there is no transfer, so I really, really love this product. As you can see, the before and after shots really helped elongate my eyelashes. And yes, so these are my favorite products from 2022. If you would like to try any of these products or have tried any of these products, please let me know down below. If you'd like to see more beauty related kind of content, then please let me know in the comments. Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to making more kind of beauty related stuff, so please like and subscribe if that's stuff that you're into, and yeah, I'll see you guys again in another video. Bye!